Alright, welcome back to a new video in which in this video, we are going to be trying to beat Minecraft on hard mode, but every time I die, I permanently lose the hard. I apologize for the loud music in the background. It didn't sound as loud in my headphones when I was talking, so I only now realize how loud it is, but it'll go off at certain periods of time and in future videos, except the one coming next, I should have my music turned off or very far down from now on. My best bet is to follow this beach desert combo mix and hope and pray that that this turns into a village, or this first attempt would be screwed. Oh, hold on, wait, nope, we got bailed out. Okay, good, we can go here, get some trees, animal food, etc. We'll be okay. I was really scared for a second because I did not know if we were going to survive. After a rather scary spawn, I proceeded to kind of go over to the savannah, get wood, and then just kind of start killing animals and doing what I gotta do. So what the stuff you do to start a world is kind of what I did, you know, so there's no real point to make too big of a note of it. No, frick. I'm just a maniac, not a racist maniac. I ended up finding a village and I just kind of killed the iron golem and stuff. We're gonna kind of glaze over a lot of this world because this is the first attempt, not the final attempt, and you'll kind of see why this is the first attempt. Move, I gotta move. Let me out! I'm stuck in a... Act like a human creature who plays Minecraft. What am I worth? I just jumped off. No reason. Just did it for the love of the game and killed myself. Like, bruh, I'm dead. After the most pathetic display of Minecraft gameplay you have ever seen in your entire life, it just started a chain reaction of a lot of unfortunate events that ended up killing me 8 times before I just kind of give up on the world. I don't even know what to say. This is just very unfortunate, so let's just skip to the next death. I'll just kind of give you a compilation of all of them. That killed me? Are you kidding me? That's so... Like, bro, are you seeing that? Yo, are y'all getting this? That's what we're gonna do now?
This nigga is trash!
Are you kidding me? I got 1 text? Now I'm 5. So weird, bro. That's it. I failed. I failed attempt 1. So we're going to try this again, and we're gonna act like attempt 1 didn't happen. So as you saw in that poorly put together montage, I literally died multiple times, and a lot of my deaths came either from me making dumb mistakes or just being unlucky with certain things. Like when the Enderman just kind of knocked me off after 1 hit, that was very unlucky. I think that was my second death, I think. It was just like a lot of unfortunate stuff. I had full diamond armor when I died there. But a lot of times with mental mistakes, it was like 2, 3, 4 in the morning when I was doing this. I was just so determined to beat it. So then when I had failed, I was like, bro. So that's why like a lot of the mental mistakes. That's why attempt 2 came so much easier. Like, you'll see what I mean. Alright, our last world was just a catastrophe. It really, like, the problem with it was the fact that here's what happened. I would die in a dumb way and lose everything, and that happened 2, maybe 3 times. So then I'm down to 7 hearts about. I'm having to still beat basically the entire game over again, because I would lose a lot of my stuff. So this time, we're just not gonna let that happen, okay?
Really?
And
I've only said that last
It's the thing
time.
about being better prepared or not. It's just the fact that I would die early on and lose everything, so that my armor, like iron armor, is just worth less, unfortunately. It just truly is, and there's not much I could do about it. So I ended up finding a village after getting stone tools and food. I didn't really feel like showing you guys, because that's just like no point in showing it. But so I ended up getting food and smelting some of it. Got a little bit of iron, not much, but I'm gonna kill the iron golem here, and I'm probably just gonna move on after doing that. Luckily, there was a cave pretty close to the village, so I just kind of went down there and just continued getting all of my armor and tools that I needed to beat the game properly. You seeing this jumping? My little edit thing I was doing. At this point in the cave, I had no wood, and I couldn't craft a new sword or axe or anything to protect myself from the countless mobs that were currently attacking me, and I had no idea where I was to make everything better. So no one going to the surface, and no getting wood as of now. Ooh, yes, mine shafts. As you hear my voice, I was very excited, despite the fact that you actually cannot hear my voice. Believe it or not, this was about 9:30, 10 in the morning, like that next morning, and I only had like 4 hours of sleep before trying this challenge again, so I don't really know what I was thinking. But I mean, hey, I succeeded, so who cares? It's only unaccounted for time. What the? A music disc? Oh, lava. Are you serious? I killed a chicken jack. I got lava chicken. Yeah, I might have to get off and never play again. No dip. So I just kind of mined my way back up to the surface after getting enough diamonds, and I'm just gonna make my diamond armor and get ready to go to the nether. Just do a few more things, and then I'll be there. I'll keep this army for right now. I think that'll be a good time to get that. So, you know what? Actually, we're gonna have hope in ourselves. Drop all that armor. I'm having hope that we're not gonna die. Because if we do, or at least we're not gonna die and lose everything. At least not that. Right? I don't know why I made that decision, because it could actually come up back to bite me, and y'all will have to find out if it does or if it doesn't. But yeah, I decided to drop the armor about 8 or so minutes after choosing to keep it. So we'll see how that affects the gameplay. I just come in here, kill their golem, take their beds, and just leave. I set out from the village and searched for a lava pool to be able to actually enter the nether. At this point, I wasn't as scared, but I would end up getting a little more scared as I get closer and closer to finding this lava pool. Just because, like, the fact that in my last world, I was in a very similar position and ended up dying and losing everything in the nether. My overworld and nether spawn in my previous world were extremely bad, spawning in the first world in a Badlands desert combo with an ocean behind me and then Savannah. Which, Savannah isn't that bad, but you know. I completely missed this nether portal that's right next to me with a bunch of gold. I don't know how, I must have been on my phone or something, but I just missed it. But yeah, my nether spawn wasn't much better. I spawned in the basalt delta, and of course, just because of my luck, I was super high, bunch of islands, bunch of having a bridge, bunch of lava everywhere, just very, very unfortunate spawn. But this next spawn is going to be a lot nicer to me. Weird Badlands though. Like, it stretches on really far that way. No, there it is. So, it's like, not that big of a Badland, honestly. It's like surrounded by desert and savanna. Like, pretty, not that big. It's so weird how Badlands can generate water. That another pillager outpost? This is so weird. So basically, there have been 3 pillager outposts in 1 village. Bro, that village is ran through. Jesus. Though what I said was true, saying ran through might not have been the most acceptable term in this situation. But who cares? It was ran through. More ran through than Bonnie Blue on a Tuesday night in any country, to be honest. Bro, they need some help bad. I just kind of wanted to be a meathead, and I proceeded to go to this random village, kill their golem, take most of their food, and I don't know if I took anything else from them, but I literally did this for absolutely no reason. I didn't need the food, I didn't need the iron, I didn't even need to really come to this village. I really just wanted to be evil. So I would not be wrong if I said I was a little scared. I'm just beating the game. Just beating the game. realistically, the challenge only kicks in once I've already died a couple times. I feel like once you've died 3 times, that's when the challenge really gets difficult, you know? Because those 3 hearts, oh man, they come like once you lose a heart, okay, sucks, but you can continue on, you'll be alright. 2 hearts, that's definitely where, like, there's definitely a difficulty increase by how much damage you can take, of course. Well, that's kind of obviously, but, like, you kind of have to really approach everything a little differently. Once you lose 3 hearts, that's where stuff gets scary. You're down to 7, right? So you still have a lot of leeway, but you're down to 7 right now. You don't have a lot. It doesn't take a lot to kill you. You get set on fire maybe once or twice or something like that. Just like something mean, it'll take too much fall damage, like stuff like that will just kill you. Now, you get down to 6 hearts, 5 hearts, 4 hearts. That's where you have to start really playing the game perfectly. You know, you can't really make any mistakes. That includes no fall damage. You can't really afford to get hit by mobs at all. You know? And if you're pre-blazes or something like that, and you're like down to like 4 hearts, you need absolutely perfect gameplay. Like in the fortress, of course, other than just blaze, you have to fight the nether skeletons. Or the withered skeletons. Whatever, withered skeletons, which suck. Because they're very fast. They have swords, so they do a lot of damage.
Right.
So they're fast. They do a lot of damage. There's a lot of them. They'll just, I don't know if their spawn is different, but they will just spawn right on you. Like in a way that I've never seen before. Like you'd be chilling, and then boom, just like 4 nether skeletons. Or 2 nether skeletons. One snuck up behind you. Another good one, by the way. And then another one goes ahead and like gets in front of you and you're dead. I really just hope for a good nether. My last nether was just really bad, like spawning and everything. I just had a bad spawn. Just unfortunate. Oh, nether portal, let's go. That's it. I think most nether portals you can kind of come in and kind of complete it. After yapping to myself for about 2 or so minutes about just a whole lot of nothing, we finally found the nether portal, lava pool, etc. that we were looking for. Even though I missed one earlier, ran right by it like over 1,000 or 2,000 blocks ago. But I mean, who cares? Who cares? We found this one and we'll be okay. Give me a good spawn, give me a good spawn. Alright. You know what I'll give it? It's accessible. It is not... And there's a fortress right there. Let's freaking go. That's all we need. That's literally all we need. This spawn was so much better than my last one. My fortress was... It wasn't very far, but it was definitely a bit of a journey to get to. Especially when you die multiple times. But this one was pretty close. Really close. So I just kind of had to bridge over there a little bit, but this nether spawn is so much better than the last one, and I'm so thankful for it. And now, quite literally, just don't fall. And nope. You see that? You see that right there? That's what I'm talking about. Yup, game. You can't do it to me. Not this time. Not this time. That's exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying this game. Don't mess with me, bro. It don't spawn a skeleton right there. As I'm literally bridging over straight death and lava. If it wasn't for my reflexes, I might have been dead. See, look. Yo, I see you, gang. Look what I'm talking about. Look where he just spawned. Look where that nigga just spawned. And we are definitely in super death place. So if I fall, it's over. Like, I'm just gonna die. That's it. I'm crying. This game really don't mess with me. I am in an activity that requires 0 skeletons, yet skeletons are somehow incorporated into that activity. Kind of like having a cat. I need to drill a hole in the wall, cat. Cook food, cat. Bench, cat. But I need to feed the cat, no cat. Look for the cat, no cat. Play with the cat, no cat. And it's like, bro, why y'all spawn when y'all not needed, bro? I really come over there and I started doing horrible things to you. And I put that on my life. Click on it. And it's into it. Let's go. Okay. Get one. Alright. Now what's next is just kill all these blazes, because if I don't kill all the blazes, I'm going to kill you. Don't question why I'm on fire. Oh, that's 7. I'm done. Bet. We out. Quick little note. That is the most energetic I have sounded this entire time. I just find that to be funny. More energetic than I even sound right now editing this. I was so happy to be done for some reason. Again, just kind of showing how important the seed is. I was also very lucky to have a blue forest, or whatever they're called, a warped forest, pretty close to my spawn without actually really having to go or traverse too far. It was like that in my other world too, but I feel like this one was more of a direct shot and a little bit less of having to traverse very tricky terrain or bridging. But it was definitely a little bit, so yeah. I actually originally attempted to trade with piglins to get the ender pearls, but in piglin faction, they decided not to give me any pearls and take all of my gold. So I had to proceed to leave them there for the rest of their lives and go and just kill endermen to get the pearls the way that we usually do. Y'all niggas took all the gold? I ain't get none out of it. I ain't get no pearls. Man, y'all niggas gotta die. I literally got nothing. I got a fire res though, right? No, it's just a water bottle. Are you serious? Bro, y'all niggas is worth nothing, bro. Take... No, I need that string. Hold on, come back. Oh, I need that. Thank you. Now, take the rest of this BS and don't... Bro, like... A water bottle, my nigga? Gravel? I'll take the string. You have some leather. Alright, some people believe that the worst punishment is to send somebody somewhere and leave them there for the rest of their lives. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do with you two. I'm going to leave y'all there for the rest of your natural lives. Because you're already in hell, so killing you probably wouldn't even take you anywhere. Like, they might be, for all we know, they might be religious to the right God, and all of a sudden, they ain't going to hell, so their punishment's not even worth anything. What you got here? Oh, now all the piglin in the world want to spawn. Anyway, this part's gonna be pretty easy, especially with all the health I have. And if I were to die here, that's all of them? Are you serious? Yeah, I just played that really risky for this. Let's establish something. I don't know, should I establish a hiding hole, or... I don't know what I should do. I ended up just getting all the pearls I needed by killing endermen, so here's a little compilation of just me getting all of them. Because it's not possible. You know? Not even because nobody thought of it, just because it's not possible. There's probably... I don't think any of you understand how absolutely horrifying this image is to look at. Just kind of with what I've been through at this point. I've died and lost everything to lava twice, and have died to lava about, I guess, two times. But I've died overall, like, in my career many times to something similar to that. That's very horrifying to me. And it's just crazy the fact that that really happened. But let me actually get to the compilation now. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Those random... That random lava.
Why not let it fly?
Green! Don't play about me, boy! Don't play about me, nigga! Dead yet. You. Get some good luck right now. Super, and I called it. Alright, we're out. That's 14 pearls, 14 powder, 14 eyes of ender. At this point, I was feeling euphoric. I had gotten all the ender pearls, got all the blazes, or all the rods, and I didn't die one time. Which really then puts into question, what in the world happened in the last world? Was it because I was tired? Was it because of a bad seed? Was it because I just played poorly? I don't know. But all I know is that I beat this way too easily for it to just been some sort of random fluke. We did it. We're out of the nether. Let's freaking go. Okay, we're done. Let's go. Now finally at this point, all that was really left was to just go and beat the dragon. I had done everything else that was necessary, so I just triangulate the position and I go over there. So I'm just gonna kind of skip over that part. It's not really that important. Alright, time for the easiest part, I guess. Well, quote unquote easy part. I really gotta stop being so confident. This universe loves, just absolutely loves to humble me. You'll see what I mean in a second. Let's definitely get ready though. That was scary. Alright, we'll just do it with 4 beds. Just to do a lot of damage to it, but we need to set our spawn and let's go into the end. Alright, so how are we trying to beat the game without mining or crafting? It would be over already. For the first time, I'm actually entering the end fight with a considerable amount of blocks. I almost never do that, for some reason. I guess the plan is to kind of get onto one of the taller ones, and then shoot him down. Hold on, did y'all see that shot? I was moving like crazy whenever he was shooting. Shoot and look away, I'm cold. Land it, land it, land it, land it. Let's go, baby! I'm getting mad just looking at this BS on my screen. I saved myself and you get mad? What? You're gonna die. Head down. Okay, I died. That bro, that stupid Enderman. Hey, bro, can we not? Like, he's mad at me because I placed the water? Are you serious? Alright, whatever, bro. What happened? I'm so bad. Like, what in the world was I doing? So when I said that the end was going to be the easiest part, I was dead wrong. Apparently. The first time I died was not my fault. But of course, because it wasn't my fault the first time, they had to make sure it was definitely my fault the second time. I teleported inside the block, I went down, I took a step forward, and I took a step right off the block I was standing on and died. Which, I just don't even know what happened there, if we're going to be honest. But it's okay, we get back to this fight. Armor back on. Run. Okay. He hit himself with it, so we're good. At this point, we were very close to beating the dragon with only 2 deaths. All we really have to do is just kind of finish it off and not die in the process. So let's get back to that. Hey. And 3, 2. Let's go! We did it! There it is. So the end is good. I can successfully beat Minecraft, but every time I die, I lose a heart. I only died 2 times, So I only ended up losing 2 hearts, but unfortunately, I really came back with a vengeance because I was not very happy with what happened last time. Not very happy at all. But anyway, thank you guys for watching again. Get the egg. Oops. Get the egg. Yep. Okay, hold on. Right here. And okay. I don't know why that happened. Well, like I'm trying to say though. Alright, and thank y'all, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Have a good day, week, month, year, whenever I see y'all again, whenever I post again. See ya.